Okay, so this is one of the apps that I use to test out a strategy that I either think of or that I've seen on YouTube or that here lately one of my subscribers send me. So this is going to be a strategy using specifically a parlay type strategy. However, you could also consider it a martingale, but you'll see as we progress. We'll talk about it after the video. Starts with 120 on the inside, and some of these things I have pre-set up, so we'll see how they go. The app that I'm using, I don't know that it's available on iOS. However, this is an Android version. So this app does give you, on the paid version, I will tell you I'm using, does give you the ability to turn the puck off and on the come out, and doesn't require a line bet. With the generic free version, I don't think you get the option of putting line bet out there or not, but it does not allow you to turn on the puck. So we have 120 inside. The philosophy about this is we just play this until we lose. We're off on the come out, and we just continue to play until we lose the 120. And I know that sounds odd, but if you get in a long roll, you can add the 4 and the 10, and of course I would buy the 4 and the 10. So far we're doing pretty good with this, and what's going to happen is we're going to double once we lose on the 110. There you see. Now I wasn't calling the points out that were being hit. You can see in the lower left corner that that's where it tells you the number that came. So the 7 out came. As you see, we started with 2,500 in chips. We did make $41. Now, because we lost at the 120 level, we're going to take it up to the 240 level. That chip that came out there on the hops is just something that's programmed in one of those fast buttons. I'll remove it every time. So we have 240 out there, and we're going to do the same thing. We're looking for a point to be established. We're off. And then we're looking for 2 hits, and we regress down. Okay, if you can't see the numbers that are being rolled, they're down there. There we have a hit on the 6. We need one more. We got our win on the 6. So what we're going to do is take the table chips down, put up the 120 across, and we continue to do what we're doing. Now, we get a hit immediately right on the 120, so we regressed at the right point. As you see there, we only made about $20 more on that hit. So I'm not sure how many shooters is going to be out there. I am going to try to keep the video very limited. This should go along a lot faster than rolling it out on my table. So there is a point of 6. So we lost at the 120. We need to come up at the 240 level. So here we are at the 240 level. We need to get 2 hits before we regress. And if we don't get the 2 hits, well, we take it up to the 90 level. Now, what happens there, you can see that we got the 2 hits, so we're going to pull the chips down and tell the dealer to set us up at the 120 level, which is what we're doing right now. And I'm going to roll a few shooters, or at least try to make 500, whichever comes first. I'm not sure how long I'm going to go along with that. So we're back down at the 120 inside level. Point of 9 is established. We were off in the come out, and we lost the 120. As you see, we're still up considerable, not considerable, we're up $81 on a $2,500 buy-in. So we lost on the 120 level, so now we're going to take it up to the 240 level. So let's establish a point. Okay, so the point's going to be 8. We lost there, and this is a good point. Now we're going to actually go up to the the $90 level, because we're going to take it up. It's going to take me just 1 second to set this up because I don't have this set in a preset. So these little boxes that you see coming up, they're all part of the program, and you just have to pay attention as you're playing along to what they are. Let's establish a point. We're at the 90 level on the inside each individual point, each individual place box. Okay, we set a point of 8. We need to hit 2 place box hits, and then we regress. We didn't do it. This is part of the strategy. Now, this is working the way I want it to work, because I want you to see that you appear to lose a lot of money, and I think that in the long run you'll see that we'll come back and we'll win. So we were at the $90 level. Let's set a point. Okay, the point's going to be 6. Now we're going to come up at the 120 level. Give me a second to get that set up. I don't have that set up on the presets, guys. So, okay. So we're looking for 2 hits. Sometimes we get it, sometimes we don't. Now, we got the first hit. Point comes off. We're looking for another point. Point of 4. We need one more hit. There's our hit. So what we're going to do now is we're going to pop down to the $90 level. So the $90 level, sorry guys, actually recording this while I'm waiting for somebody to bring me something, and it doesn't seem like I'm paying attention to what I'm doing here. But then again, and this is one of the problems with the game. There we go. And remember, this is a game. So, all right, here we go. We're at the $90 level, looking for 2 hits. There's 1. There's 2. Now we're going to bop back down to the $60 level. Much easier for me to do at this level. Looking for 2 hits, and we're going to go down to the $30 level. Didn't get it. Takes us back up to the $90 level. Let's go ahead and establish a point of 10. Now we need to come up to the $90 level. I'll fix that in just 1 second, guys. At least I'm trying to anyway. All right. Okay, now we're at the $90 level. We need to have 2 hits at the point of 10. We didn't get there. Still coming out. We're off on the come out. Still, there's a 7. Come out 7, so we were lucky to be off. There's an 8. We need 2 hits at this level. There's 1. And we didn't get it. Now we're going to bump up to the 120 level. This is where it gets interesting, guys, because you're thinking, playing at the table, that this is horrible. But that's the reason why we start with a bankroll of $2,500. I've rolled this out several times on this, and I decided to go ahead and try to record it. I'm setting it up for the 120 level just to show you that each time I've gotten to this same predicament, I have been able to recover. Let's see what happens here. All right. Looking for 2 hits. Didn't get it. Yes, we're going to go to the 150 level. Bear with me. I have to set that up because that's not preset. And I have gotten as high as the $200 level on this. So we're looking for 2 hits. There's 1. There's 2. Okay. Take all the chips off the table. And we do go back to the 150 level. I know this seems a little dangerous, but we have lost a lot here. But I think that all the times that I've recorded, or not recorded, all the times I've done this without recording, I have actually been able to recover my money and win some. 2 hits at this level. At this point, we're not going to get it. There's 1. Point goes off. Coming out again, we're off. Point's at 10. All right. Not getting it. Okay, I can't remember if that's the first or second hit. I can't remember. All right, there's the 2 hits. Doesn't matter. Now, typically I go back to the 90, but the strategy actually does call for it to go back to the 120. So I'm going to actually do that. And if you look at what we have on the table right now, 400, we're real close back to our starting bankroll of 2,500. So let's see. Now we know the 7 out's going to come, and we're going to take a hit here. But sometimes you get on these rolls and you just don't know. There's 1, and there it's gone. At this point, we would go back up to the 150 level. Let's go ahead and get a point established. It's an 8. So we're going back to the 150 level. Oops. All right, looking for 2 hits. There's 1 hit the point. There's off on the come out, point of 9. There's one hit. There's 2 hits, and now we regress. Coming back down to the 120. Now, I told you before I have been bringing it down to the 90, but this is actually how the subscriber has indicated this play should go. All right, we're only going to go just a little bit longer, guys, because I think the video has become too long. Don't know if I can see that. Yeah, we're at 10 minutes, so I do need to wrap this up pretty soon here. All right. It's one hit. Wow. 2 hits. Point comes off. We'll pull everything down. Let's just see where we are. You can see that we're almost at the $3,000 level where I wanted to be on the win. We're actually going to do one more roll, and we're going to call this because we are going to have to go back to the $90 level because that's what the strategy calls for. But you can see that we were down, and I don't remember specifically the amount that we were down, but we were down significantly at one point. And you can see that we've recovered, and if we pulled everything off the table now, it'll tell us what we have in play. We have $360 in play. So 360, you can see that we're just a tad bit under it. 2 hits is all we need. There's one. Actually, there's our 3,000. If we pull everything down, I think I'm going to stop there. We pull everything down, we're at the 3,000 level. Anyway, guys, this is how I practice my strategies. I hope you understand that. This is Jeff from Mid-Atlantic Craps, and we'll talk to you soon.